Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Al here with Making Stuff and Breaking Stuff. Today we have a great review of the new Ryobi 9 amp hour battery and the Ryobi Brushless angle grinder. A lot of interesting results from the testing I did on this battery, so stick around to the end because you're going to see all the different times. It was actually quite surprising to me.
Do you feel the vibes?
Alright, the runtime test. Comparing all these to the new 9 amp hour battery, I used the Ryobi Xenon lamp. This is model P716, and I figured this would be a good way to drain all the batteries evenly and compare them to the new one, because this thing loves to eat batteries. Okay, let's start at the end. My two oldest batteries here, the 1.5 amp hour. So my old battery came in at 26 minutes and 1 second. And this is my 2016 battery, so it's kind of old. Worst time, 26 minutes, 1 second. Now my new 1.5 amp hour battery from this year bumped it up to 31 minutes and 17 seconds. So about a 5-minute difference between old and new. Now the 2-hour amp battery, way up, 51 minutes, 8 seconds. I thought that was pretty interesting. And we're talking almost 30-minute difference. Now the 4 amp is next. I got 1 hour, 4 minutes, 57 seconds on this bad boy. Granted, it's a knockoff, but it's pretty close. 6 amp hour, I got 1 hour and 28 minutes and 53 seconds. So 24-minute runtime between these two, not very much. Now, see kind of a 20-minute jump from here to here to here, but this just blows them all away. 3 hours, 54 minutes, and 40-second runtime. I carried that flashlight around with me all day, making sure it wouldn't go dead. Now also, for charging, the package says 180 minutes on this bad boy. So I got 2 hours and 36 minutes, so a little bit longer than what the box said. And that was with the new green 30-minute rapid charger. So 2 hours, 36 minutes. That's a hell of a long time to charge a battery. Okay, next we're going to go over the weight of the new battery compared to the old one. And then we're going to do some cutting. Now my house scale said, digital house scale, and granted it's for weighing people, not small things, 2 pounds 6 ounces. So I got this food scale, 2 pounds 9.9 ounces. So, I mean, it was fairly accurate, not too bad, but that's a lot of weight. I mean, could you imagine having that on a big impact wrench above your head all day? That'd wear you out pretty quick. 2-hour amp. What does that say? I can't read upside down. 15 ounces. 15.7 ounces. It's not too bad. Let's see what the 1.5 is. 1 pound even. Check the old one. 15.9. Oh. 15.9. It's hilarious. Oh, I guess it is both 15.9. If you want to compare the 6 and the 4, the 6 is 1.75, the 4 is 1.69. Weird. Okay, so next I take this bad boy, hook it up to the angle grinder, go in the backyard, and I cut some 1/2-inch rod just to see how easy it'll go through the material compared to my plug-in one. So first thing I noticed right away with this is that I'm spoiled with my other one because it has a rotating handle, so I can do it like this and cut like this and keep the handle straight. And with this big battery, you can definitely tell that it's there. I think this is definitely more for flat grinding than cutting sideways. I wish it had the rotating head like my wired Ryobi one does. That was weird. I just hit it really hard and it shut off. See? Wow, never had my other one do that. Did I break it already? Battery has 3 bars. See, look at that. It's on and it cut out again. Look. That's really weird. Wow. So much for heavy duty. That's really disappointing. I want to see if I can cut it out again. I'm going to zoom out and make sure you guys get it in the shot here. Alright, I'm going to try to bog this thing down and see if it cuts out again. That's really disappointing that it does that. Okay. Just cuts right out. That sucks. My other one, well, I mean, of course the corded one wouldn't do that, but you can see it's on, now it's off. It just cuts right out. Do it again. What a piece of shit. Seriously? That's really disappointing. Now I need to get another one of these and see if it's better. I want to get the Ridgid one and compare them side by side. On, off. Stupid. Okay, here's the test. We're going to see how many times each angle grinder bogs down within 4 cuts that I'm going to do. 4 cuts on this 1/2-inch rod. First, we're going to do the Ridgid Gen 5 angle grinder with the 4 amp hour battery. Oh, by the way, I bought, both of them have brand new Diablo blades, cutting metal cut-off discs. There you go. I wailed on that blade as hard as I could, bogged it down 2 times, and as you can see, I wore it down to the nubbies. So 2 times for the Ridgid. Same Diablo blade. Here we go. Well, that was weird. I really tried to bog this one down, wore it down to the nubs, just like the Ridgid, and I only got able to stall out 1 time with the cutoff discs. Maybe I should pop on the wire wheel because that really seemed to make it bog down or stall out easier. So I'm going to switch them up again. First up with the twisted wire wheel is the Ryobi. I'm going to attempt to sand off the surface of my anvil block again and see how many times I can get it to stall out within like a minute or 2. Okay, there we go. That's funny. I feel like it heard me talking smack about it and now I can't get it to bog down. Now the Ridgid turn with the wire brush. See how many times I can bog it down within 2 minutes? Oh. You guys hear that? I went nee 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 nee. I don't know if that's a warning. I'm putting too much pressure on it. There's one. We're going to finish up the different cutting tests right now. We have the kind of the all-purpose grinding slash cutting blade, the bigger one, not the thin one. This one has the Ridgid blade on it. This one has the Ryobi blade on it. Do some grinding on the anvil here. There's a stall out. Two stall outs. I'm just cutting that nail. That stopped right, stalled right out. Had to get a different angle. Now that's not even very much pressure. Oh, see, this is what happened last night. I thought the battery's dead, but it's totally kaput. Watch, I'll take the battery off. I'm not switching them. Let's take my glove off. 3 bars. I don't know, it's overheating. Oh, there it goes. It doesn't feel hot at all, which is kind of weird. See? Does it again. Battery's on. Alright, that's a few stall outs. Let's try the Ryobi. See if this one's any better. Same thing. Ryobi brand disc. You know, I'm sure it's the same maker, Ridgid Ryobi. See how she does. Nine amp hour battery. It's got 3 bars. I think the Ryobi is easier to stall out overall, I feel like. Maybe not, I don't know. Then the Ridgid totally conks out. Where's the camera? See? You have to take the battery off and reinsert it, and then it'll come back on. Very weird. Yeah, I don't know. I like the grip on this one, but it stalls. It does that you can't turn it back on thing. I'm kind of leaning towards the Ryobi, because the Ridgid one totally shuts off and you have to pull the battery out to get it to go again, where this one doesn't. But I feel like I have a little bit bigger battery. Maybe that helps. I don't know. Does anyone know if the standard Ridgid hyper lithium ion 4 amp hour battery is their, like, considered their high power one, or is there a totally different one for that line? I don't know. It seems like the Ryobi is working better now. Maybe you had to warm it up, break it in a little bit. Is there a break-in period on these motors? Hope you liked that review of the Ryobi angle grinder versus the Ridgid angle grinder. This is model P423. This is model R86041B as in Bravo. Both of them, I give no thumbs up, consumer thumbs up, because both of them were disappointing. I would stick to the corded angle grinder. If you do need one, I would bump up the quality to probably not even Milwaukee. I would probably do something like DeWalt, or what's the top of the line angle grinder? I don't even know. Something better than this, for sure, because these just cut out after medium pressure applied. Don't forget, hit that like button, leave me a comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe. Stick around, I have 5 or 6 more videos in the works. I also have the giveaway video coming up the next couple days, probably 2 days. I'll have it out either Saturday or Sunday. Alright everyone, appreciate you watching. See ya!